Welcome back, everybody. It is Friday, a day we all look forward to. Tomorrow and Sunday, well, you'd be off relaxing, hopefully. But for now, we're going to talk about CPL, the Caribbean Premier League. It starts on September 4th. With me this morning, Mr. Pete Russell, who is the Chief Operating Officer for the CPL. He came to Trinidad last night and he decided to come on to the Now Morning Show. Today we're going to talk about tickets for one, what we can expect with the CPL this year, and I'm going to, of course, harass him a little bit about his thoughts on West Indies and their performance in the World Cup so far. Mr. Russell, good morning.
Yeah, very good morning. Lovely.
How are you? How was the trip to Trinidad?
Great. You know, always love coming back down here. So,
what do you love about Trinidad the most?
Well, look, that young kid that you showed earlier, I mean, I want him at CPL finals day. I mean,
Really?
That's what CPL's all about. It's people
Cricket played louder.
Yeah, people having fun.
So, and the biggest party in sport.
Exactly, yeah. So it's great to be back here. The passion, as you know, is fantastic. And, you know, some of the greatest cricket fans in the world are right here.
Exactly. And hopefully TKR would win. I wouldn't indulge you in that conversation because you have to be unbiased.
I do have to be very
everything.
unbiased, exactly.
Yeah, so tickets are out.
Tickets are out, so we're on sale now, and tomorrow and today they're on sale both at Queen's Park Oval and then down at the National Cricket Centre at Cuvo. So people can go down and buy their tickets. And all I would say is certainly for the early games and for the finals, you know, get there early because certainly the final last year was something that shouldn't be missed.
Yeah, and the opening game is in Trinidad.
It is. So that's on the Wednesday 4th, 7 o'clock kickoff against St Kitts. So yeah, it'll be an exciting day.
A Wednesday start though, is that, how did you all
come on, it doesn't matter, Wednesday, Monday, Saturday, Sunday, everyone wants to go and watch cricket here. So so for us it's about fitting the schedule together, and it's a very, as you know, complex schedule because we're playing across 6 different countries. So that's the start date. It also means we get all the best players from the Caribbean playing, which is important because it comes off the back of the Indian series.
Yeah, and the Indian series, I know a lot of people will be paying attention to that as well. And the finals would be at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in South.
Exactly the same. And, you know, I know people had some frustrations last year in terms of traffic, which we've already spoken about, but I know the government's working very hard to alleviate that. So there'll be a lot more, it'll be far easier to get in and out than it was last year, which is good.
What is your hope for the CPL this year, given what had happened over the last few years?
I think it's such a great tournament now. You know, the fans make the tournament, so it doesn't matter whether you're in Trinidad, Guyana, St Kitts. Everyone loves CPL because it shows off the best of the Caribbean. It shows the great players, not just the stars of today, but also the stars of tomorrow. And I think that's what's so exciting for us, is seeing these young guys, the Hetmars, the Porans, come out and actually play on the world stage. And not that they've all fired at the World Cup, but they're all there and they're all competing. So for us, that's what it's all about.
Yeah. And the ultimate goal for CPL, from where you sit, what is that, given that you know, people complain and say that, you know, T20 cricket just killing West Indies cricket?
Yeah, but T20 cricket is the most watched form of cricket in the world. So I think, look, there's always a place for Test cricket, of course there is, and that's always going to be the pinnacle of the game, but you can't get away from market forces. Fans want to watch these guys do what they do best, which is play great T20 cricket. You know, it's a different form of cricket, but it's still cricket. And I think you roll the clock forward 10 years, it will be the preeminent format. So, you know, we hope Test cricket survives, but it's what everyone wants to watch, and certainly the players want to play it. Because,
and Michael Holding spoke a lot about this in the World Cup, about West Indies batting. You know, these guys just going out there, they're not able to build a proper innings, and they're just going after the bowling and they're getting out.
Yeah. Look, it's all teams suffer the same, I think. You look at the way England play exactly the same. They're very aggressive from ball one. So I don't think it's necessarily down to the fact that it's T20 cricket. It's a mindset. All these guys, you know, technically they're all good players. They can all play Test cricket as much as T20 cricket. So it's just a mindset. And, you know, if it's your day, it's your day. If it isn't, it isn't. So I think the West Indies have been a little unlucky. But, you know, I think you could see some of the performances that they put in. There's some talent there.
Yeah, so, I mean, CPL is something to look forward to. Starts on September 4th. Now, West Indies is officially out of the World Cup, and I just want to get your thoughts on what we can do, or the board can do, the players can do to improve themselves as we build towards 2023.
But I think the West Indies Cricket Board have done a great job, certainly in the last few years. And I think, you know, we work very closely with them now in terms of making sure that, you know, players are developed in the right way. This year we've got 2 development players coming into each squad. So, you know, for us, it's about moving these young players through a lot more quickly. So you get the Porans, the Hetmars, the Kemar Pauls, all of these guys coming to the fore a lot earlier in the piece. So I think you'll see, certainly in the next cycle, some real quality come through.
Well, that is something to look forward to. So ticket sales, Queen's Park and...
Yeah, absolutely. So, and as I said, they're open now until 6 tonight and the same tomorrow. So, yeah, get down there and get your tickets.
What is the cost of the tickets?
So they start at 35 US, all the way up to 100 US, obviously, if you want the hospitality. So very reasonably priced. We haven't increased the tickets from last year. So, the key is for the fans to get as much value as possible.
And season pass? You have those in season?
We have season pass. So again, that's available for everyone. And, we're here for 3 different chunks. So we start on the 4th, we play 3 games then, we come back on the 30th, and then again, the finals starts, or the final phase in terms of the playoff starts on the 8th and the finals on the 12th of October.
Can we get tickets online?
You can, yeah. So go to cplt20.com and buy away.
Buy away?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Mr. Pete Russell, Chief Operating Officer of the CPL, for joining us, talking to us about ticket sales for the CPL, which starts on September 4th, right here at the Queen's Park Oval in Port of Spain, and also sharing his thoughts on, what we can do as a region to develop cricket as we look forward to 2023, that World Cup that is expected to, be won for the West Indies, hopefully. It is now